The boss angrily demanded to know why the girl was sleeping at work, but the girl simply said she was too tired and wanted to sleep a little longer. A coworker explained that she had been working overtime for an entire week, but the boss only cared about whether the company's profits were growing. The girl had no choice but to sit up reluctantly. At that moment the secretary spoke up and said she was his fiancé after all, and asked him to let her keep resting at the office. The girl immediately snapped and said she did not need the secretary speaking for her. The boss furiously told her to get out of the company, and said that even his fiancé had to follow company rules. The girl then asked if their engagement could be cancelled. The boss replied that it was cancelled immediately. Then she asked if she would still receive her severance pay. The boss threw a stack of cash at her and told her to leave. To everyone's surprise, the girl happily started singing, then packed up all her belongings and walked out of the company. One of the employees warned the boss that she was the company's best worker, and that losing her would cost them a huge number of clients. But the boss refused to believe the company would collapse without her. Later the boss's father found out that the girl had been fired. His clients immediately decided to cancel all cooperation agreements. No matter how much he begged them, they refused to change their minds. Only then did the man realize how important the girl truly was to the company. The father angrily slapped his son across the face, and yelled that he had personally begged the girl to join the company in the first place. He had always believed she was still his son's fiancée, and thought there was still room to negotiate because of that relationship. But his son revealed that he had just called off the engagement. The father was so furious that he collapsed on the spot. Later the girl ran into an old classmate in the elevator, and the two of them went to a coffee shop to catch up. But her former fiancé called and demanded that she return to the company immediately. The girl coldly hung up the phone without a second thought. It turned out that her grandfather had forced her to go on a blind date with the man, because her grandfather owed his family $1 billion. But she had already generated $10 billion in revenue for his company, which meant she had completely paid off her grandfather's debt. Later she shared the news with her grandfather, but he told her that her former fiancé's father wanted her back, and hoped she would return to complete a work handover. Just as the girl was about to refuse, she received another call from her former fiancé's father. He apologized for failing to discipline his son, but no matter how sincerely he begged her, the girl still refused without hesitation. Later an employee informed the man that after the girl's resignation, 80% of the company's clients were preparing to leave. Only then did he realize how serious the situation had become, but he still believed his secretary could easily replace her. While they were in a meeting, the girl suddenly returned to the company. The man quickly pulled her outside, and mocked her for coming back. But the girl simply handed him a business card, and told him to call the number if he ever ran out of money. She also asked him to tell his father to stop calling her. The man laughed and claimed that the company would survive just fine without her. Then he tore up the business card right in front of her. In the end the girl simply smiled and walked away.